You're always pushing yourself too hard.
How? What the hell did you expect me to do? It all happened in a blur. On top of that, you had to jump out of nowhere.
Sorry about that, but I was on the same page as you. I was so caught up in trying to save Bullet when I realized my body was already in motion.
You idiot.
Hey, Celica. Thanks for looking at me, too.
No, don't worry about it. Helping you guys is about all I can do, and I do it because I enjoy it.
I see. Well, I need to get ready for the next thing, so you guys get some rest.
Hey, about Tsubaki. Tell him I said good luck.
Go tell him yourself. By the way, you've changed.
No, I haven't.
Well, okay. I'm out.
Kagura, and everyone else, good luck!
Alright, just leave the rest to us.
I hope everything goes well for Noelle.
Yeah, I agree. But I'm sure they'll pull through.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Okay, you're all set.
Thanks, Celica. Huh?
Huh? What is it?
No, it's just... I think you missed a spot. But it's just a scratch, so don't sweat it.
Wait, let me see it.
It's okay, just a scratch. Leave it alone and it'll heal in no time.
Just let me see it.
Whoa, okay, don't get so close. Here, it's on my neck.
You're right, but how did I miss this? This has never happened to me before. Could my powers be weakening?
You get tired too, right? You can't fight, yet you're all the way out here. I don't blame you. Like I said, it's just a scratch, so don't worry about it, yeah?
But, that was the most fun I've had in an age. Cheers for your combat prowess. Oh, Miss Rachel.
Rabbit. Right.
Why the severe mien? Am I interrupting something?
Actually, I was wondering. Earlier, you were the one who protected her, right, Rachel?
Is that true? Thank you, Miss Rachel. Oh, no, it was nothing. I assure you, especially you, Ragnar. I don't know why you feel the need to thank me.
What are you so angry about, Rabbit?
Oh, no, you have it all wrong. I was simply curious as to why I need to feel anger towards Garden Vernon.
I've heard that one before. Whatever. I need to talk to you.
Talk to me? Since when were you one to ask for permission to speak?
I'm gonna stop using the Azure Grimoire.
What? Hey, Ragnar! May I inquire as to why you suddenly decided this?
My mind was racing about the Azure Grimoire and the battle with Azrael.
I can't believe it. You had thoughts, plural. That must have been hard for you.
Well, it was more like visions, flashes of my life than thoughts. To be honest, I could feel death breathing down my neck. That's when I realized that the Azure Grimoire has the power to take.
The power to take, destroy, dominate an opponent. But isn't that what you sought?
I thought I did, but that's not what I really wanted. I didn't want the power to take things from others. I wanted to avoid losing things myself. The moment I realized that, I knew it was wrong to continue using the Grimoire.
Is that right? I guess you did mature out there on the battlefield. But I wonder, are you running away again?
Running away? What's that supposed to mean?
I mean exactly what I say. The Azure Grimoire wasn't the power you thought it was, so you don't use it? Explain to me how that's different from running away. Diverting your eyes would hardly change the situation, I fear.
Don't pretend to know everything, Rabbit. Frankly, I'm not even sure what the Azure Grimoire really is. But I'm saying right now, I'm no longer going to use this power to take anything from anyone anymore.
Take? Ridiculous. What are you taking from whom? The Azure Grimoire cannot be reduced or simplified so easily.
You say that, but what I have is only a replica, right? A replica created by Yuki Terumi.
Terumi created
So I hear. He said so himself. Well, I'm not sure if it's true.
Yes, it's a replica made by Teremi. But that's also why you must master the power.
Master the power? It's not that I'm scared or anything, but there's too much that I don't know about the Azure Grimoire. I can't wrap my mind around it.
Hey, if Ragna's Azure Grimoire is a fake, then where's the real one?
Real one? I never even thought about that. What about Teremi's?
His is also a counterfeit.
Seriously? Then where the hell is the real Azure Grimoire? Actually, what is the Azure Grimoire? Rachel?
Yes. I suppose this is a moment of truth. Ragnar, are you prepared to handle the gravity of your decision?
Prepared? What the hell are you talking about? I was ready for this ages ago.
The decision to know. The moment you know, your future will be decided for you.
Future will be decided, huh? You know, I'd like to think I'm the one to choose my future, but I sort of feel like everything was decided a long time ago. Anyway, there's too much I don't know right now. And if you're saying you're gonna enlighten me, go ahead.
Even if you lose something again?
I won't. I won't lose anything. That's why I fight to the bitter end.
You really have changed. That look in your eyes. There's a strong will behind them. It's time to make my own decision then. Very well, Ragnar. If you insist. If you truly want to know the meaning behind the power you seek, then I shall be your guide. To the beginning. To zero.
Zero?
Tomorrow, bring that girl and Noelle, and come to the ruins of Ibukido. Once you're there, seek the cauldron at the bottom level.
What, with them? In a place like that?
The gates to zero. I will give you the details once we're there. Besides, it looks like the next event is about to begin.
You guys are up next. As I already mentioned, the plan hasn't changed. Wait at the Coliseum Square.
Roger!
How long will the barrier last?
At most, an hour. That might be a stretch.
An hour. Got it.
I'm gonna go pick up Tsubaki. In 20 minutes, we commence the operation. Got it?
Roger.
There's no need to be so nervous, Noelle. Don't worry. Just do your best out there.
Yes. Thank you very much. We're gonna do our best, Noelle. And remember, smile. Yeah.
I'll catch you guys later.
Let's go over the plan one more time, just in case.
Okay. First, I corner Tsubaki as much as I can, and then I tag Noelle in.
I won't attack her, but observe Tsubaki to recognize the Izayoi, and then sub you in, Major Kisaragi.
Good. All right, let's do this.
Yeah!
Brother,
I'm not really sure what to say, but don't screw up.
don't worry, my plan is perfect. But that was a little too close earlier, brother. I'm glad you didn't die, because, you know, I won't get to kill you.
Keep it up, punk.
Good luck, everyone!
Thanks. We'll make it happen.
Just leave it up to us.
Tsubaki, I promise
That we will...
Save you.
Right on time. You are as uptight as they say, aren't you? An honors student.
Colonel Mutsuki, I heard there was some trouble in the tournament.
Nah, it's nothing major. Some weirdo barged in and we had to stop the tourney. I guess the loot's gonna have to wait till the next event, huh? That or some charitable organization.
Colonel Mutsuki, only you would downplay the appearance of Azrael in the tournament. That's what I'd call trouble. So what happened with Azrael?
Ran away. Honestly, it was beyond my expectations, so I couldn't react fast enough. Sorry about that.
You knew Ragnar the Blood Edge was involved. yet still failed to predict this outcome? And for you to say that that's beyond your expectation, I can hardly believe those are your words.
I appreciate the high standards that you've set for me, but I'm not that perfect. I'm just surrounded with great subordinates.
Your candor is appreciated. Now, bring me up to speed with the Ragna situation.
Nothing to worry about as of right now, but having him around could be a little troublesome. I hate to ask you this, but could you take him into custody?
If you could have done that earlier, I feel like there would have never been any problem.
That's a little harsh.
I apologize. I simply said what was on my mind at the time. Forgive me for my rudeness, Colonel.
I'm glad we could reach an understanding. Well, good luck out there.
Where's A barrier? Well, with this revelation, I suppose we should upgrade leading a mutiny to leading a rebellion.
Tsubaki.
Well, you seem calm.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. I'm genuinely surprised. Lieutenant Vermilion and Lieutenant Nania aside, I wouldn't have expected you, Major Kisaragi, to serve Colonel Mutsuki's cause.
At least you have some intelligence on our movements. Nonetheless, I wasn't expecting you to come alone. So I guess that means we're both surprised by each other's actions.
Well, I felt that I would be able to handle Noelle and Makoto single-handedly.
Man, single-handedly? I'm a little insulted.
So, what exactly are you planning here? All three of you going to take me out? Even if you do, there will be other wings of justice to chase you down. And if you defeat them, more will come. The Novus Orbis Librarium has zero tolerance for rebellion. We will find you. You had mentioned before, Major Kisaragi, that the Librarium has no value. Value is a childish thought. The Librarium is everything to me. I will deem you traitors to the state and serve the hand of justice.
Everything to you, huh?
You said something, Lieutenant Nani?
Oh, huh? No, nothing at all. Hey, Major Kisaragi, we can start now, right?
Yeah, we've chit-chatted long.
Roger that. I'm going in first.
Don't divide your attack on my account. I will take you all on at once.
Now, don't be so hasty. Why don't you play with me a little? For old times.
What are you plotting?
Tsubaki, you are going to fight all three of us here. If you can best any one of us, we will do as you say. Whether you want to take us in or execute us right now will be entirely up to you. But if we win, then you leave the librarium. Today.
Do you really think I would negotiate with rebels?
If you don't take the deal, we will do everything in our power to kill you right.
Major?
You won't survive if you take all three of us.
Is that an insult?
I don't want to break our promise, that's all.
Yeah. If you break a promise, stick... Very well. In the end...
So...
All right, here goes.
You seem quite confident, Lieutenant Nania. Have you forgotten already? Your strength is no match for mine.
Honestly, I'm not even a little confident. I'm pretty sure you're going to beat me.
Then why do you smirk?
It's not a smirk. I promised myself before, no matter what, I was going to greet you with a smile. I want to be smiling because you're my friend. But I do want to apologize to you.
Apologize?
You remember I said, you're not the Tsubaki I know to you? I was wrong, and for that, I am truly sorry.
What are you talking about?
I think I was forcing my ideals onto you. You were smart, kind to everyone, and could do everything. I just figured that's who you were. That's why when I saw you in Kagutsuchi and you had that cold look on your face, I couldn't stand it. I didn't want to accept that that was you, Tsubaki. I used to be the same say. Tsubaki, you always look beautiful. You saw me as a human being. You didn't look at me like I was some freak or a beastkin like all the others did. You saw and accepted me for who I really was. So, just like what you did for me back then, I want to accept you the way you are, Tsubaki. It doesn't matter how that may come across. I'm your friend, after all.
Are you done talking?
Yeah. Thanks for hearing me out.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Fight's just starting.
Counter.
Fight's just starting. Fight's just starting. You're serious. You're serious. Too slow. You're serious. What the? Your movement is completely different from last time. What's happened to you since then?
I told you, right? I'm packing a lot of weight behind these fists today. After all, I tried to put all my emotions behind me. Well, did it work?
Don't get cocky.
All right, Noelle, I'm tapping out. It's okay. I'll pick up where you left off, Makoto.
Wait! Are you running away?
I'm not going anywhere. I won't. No, we won't run away. We're not going anywhere. We'll be by your side always. But I think you know I love you, Tsubaki. I just don't want to hog you all to myself. It's my turn, Tsubaki.
Noelle! Vermilion!
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Her glory! Monster is finished!
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Her glory! So strong! Monster!
Look at time.
Strong. Strong.
Time up.
Trying to observe something and dodge attacks was much harder than I thought.
Why? Why won't you attack? Are you mocking me too? It's all your fault. If you weren't here, if you didn't exist, then Why? Why did you have to appear before me? You took everything away from me. That's why You weren't here. Let me take it away. No, I won't let you. Please, stop taking everything away from me. My place in this world.
This is it. It's a strange feeling that I had from Tsubaki. She was touching me, all over my hand. It's so nice to know. When I just started the academy, I didn't know my parts either. I was afraid about that, so I tried to avoid them until I so I didn't know what to do. going to make that place for her. Tsubaki's place.
Please, stop!
No, I can't deny it. What is that? That's even restraint.
I am the sword that will sever evil. The blade that will cleanse this world. That is my place. I will not lose to anyone. Anyone take it away from me. Any power no one can take away from me. The Zero-type Izayoi! With the blade of retribution in my right, and the scales of judgment in my left, I come to deliver righteous justice. Zero-type, activate!
Well done for a scrub. Stay back. You're done.
Major...
I said stay back.
Now it's your turn, Major Kisaragi.
Zero-type Izayoi. This is the power you sought, Tsubaki?
I'll bring the prayer and bring peace to this world. I trusted you. You betrayed us. Betrayed the Imperator.
That again. Then let me ask you, what exactly is your justice? What does peace mean to you?
Foolish question. The Imperator.
The Imperator is going to lead us? That worthless piece of trash is neither good nor evil. Its existence itself will be the death of us all. What is the value in a symbol of worthlessness? How could death itself guide the world to life and prosperity?
Help me, Jin. You sure know how to talk. Power of order. Insolence, too, is unnecessary to my system and is met with death. Major Kisaragi, for your crimes, I will arrest. I will kill you! No! Here, please help me!
So this is the mind universe. To project one's cognizance atop another's conscience. I have no more words to speak for mere shadow. Do not underestimate Tsubaki. She will not surrender to you. Listen, Tsubaki. I cannot help you, but I can give you my hand. If you can hear this, then search for it, and hang on. Fight back with your emotions, your feelings. Tsubaki, I am going to keep our promise.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Wait!
I shall purify your sins!
Die!
Shield me!
My heart!
Finish.
Let evil be punished. By the blade of judgment, I am the executioner. Jin! Zero-type restraints released. No! Jin! Run away! This is it, Jin Kisaragi. Let death fall upon you.
Whoa. I think this looks pretty bad, guys.
Get out of here! I'm staying, Tsubaki! Fight! Fight against it!
What is the meaning of this?
I told you, I can't help you. But I'll reach out, no matter how many times I have to. No matter how far. Please, reach back, Tsubaki. Please grip my hand and my will.
will?
I will gladly give my life to you. But if and when I do, fulfill the justice I will no longer be able to. Promise me you will defeat evil, Ragna the Blood Edge, and the Imperator. Promise me!
You are going to become worthless here. Both your will and your life will disappear into nothing.
Take my hand, Tsubaki. If that is all I must do to bring you back, then my life is a cheap price to pay.
What a pathetic fool. Well, if you wish for death, I will... Jin, you would die?
Not for you, for myself. I'm giving you my life for my own sake. I don't want to stick a needle in my arm.
Jin.
I believe in you. I am like a brother to you.
I don't want to lose you, Jin. I want to be by your side.
Come, Tsubaki!
Jin, you've done an incredible job repelling my spell so far. I'm quite impressed, but it's time to die. No! Kisara! Major Kisara! Now you die! Where? I see. So this is the darkness within me. The darkness inside my heart that I kept ignoring.
Don't look away, Tsubaki. Don't become like me.
Who are you? What am I? That's right. I fought Makoto and then I stabbed him. Jin? Oh, what have I done? How could I have...
Inherit my...
I have to inherit your will?
I see. So that is how you used the power of order.
Lord Hakumen, what are you doing here?
To see things through might be the most accurate description.
To see things through?
Tsubaki Yayoi. The power of order is the power of one's will. And that power can be strong enough to cast aside even phenomena intervention. Jin Kisaragi willed you to come back. He believed in you with every ounce of his being, and even at the cost of his own life. He believed in the existence of the Tsubaki that he once knew. This was stronger than the Imperator's spell. Surely you felt it too. More than the blind faith you give the Imperator. More than the justice upon which you rely. Your thoughts went to one man, Jin Kisaragi. That was how the curse binding your heart was broken. He faced the challenge and obeyed his own heart. Something that I could not do. Go, Tsubaki Yayoi. The Imperator's curse is already broken. Return to your world and inherit Jin's cause.
Lord Hakumen, Noelle's, Makoto's, and Jin's feelings. Yet I have sinned. If I can atone for it somehow, I wish I could. I want to answer the call, to return everyone's feelings. But I took away my one chance. With these very hands, I took Jin's life. If this is the punishment for my crime, then I must accept it. I don't want to lose anyone. I don't want to be apart. I want to be by their side. Noelle, Makoto, and Jin. Because I love everyone.
Then wish for it. More than Makoto Nania. More than Noelle Vermilion. And even more than Jin Kisaragi. Wish for it so desperately, even the power of order would look meaningless. That emotion will grant you light. A brand new hope.
Jen!
Major Kisaragi!
Tsubaki, you're back.
Huh? The blade didn't pierce you, but what's going on?
It's simple. The immortal breaker will place death in the mind of its opponent. But death cannot be planted into my mind. This is the first time I can truly appreciate the power of order. Apparently, even the immortal breaker couldn't overcome it. Besides, he...
Oh, Jen! You're alive! I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
It's okay, Tsubaki.
Nope. Yeah. We should go. I think they need a little time alone.
Wait. Noelle? Makoto?
Tsubaki.
I'm so sorry. I did so many horrible things to you two. I may never be able to atone for it. I won't ask for your forgiveness, but at the very least, please let me try to repay my debt. I'm not sure what I have to do yet, but...
What are you?
Sorry, but I can't forgive you.
You're...
Makoto!
Hey, how am I supposed to forgive her if there's nothing that needs forgiving? I'm not mad or anything, and I decided to show up here on my own accord. It was just a coincidence that I happened to meddle in your affairs. Actually, this is my revenge for all those days at the academy when you couldn't stop meddling in our affair.
Makoto.
That's right. It's payback from all those things you did for us just because. I was worried that you might get mad at us.
Noelle.
Yeah, that's right. That's why Noelle and I...
If we, all three of us, can be together again, that we would greet you with a smile.
Welcome home, Tsubaki!
Noelle. Makoto.
Noellers! You...
Seriously, you two.
I'm so glad.
Kagura.
Seems like it went well.
You don't have anything to say?
I don't think it's necessary. I'll ask Noelle later.
That's not what I...
Have you calmed down a bit? Wipe your nose.
Colonel Lutski. Really, I'm sorry for all the trouble.
Don't be sorry. I mean, honestly, I really didn't do much. Sector 7, specifically Kokonoe and the Red Devil, did most of the heavy lifting. You should really be thanking them.
Sector 7? Colonel Lutski, are you certain that's true?
Yeah, it is. I'll introduce you later. Also, you don't have to call me Colonel. In fact, just call me Kagura, like you used to. You can even call me older brother
All right, Mr. Kagura. I never thought you really had a connection with Sector 7.
Professor Kokonoe took really good care of me. She might, come off as a bit cold at first, but she's actually a really nice person.
Noellers, I think Professor Kokonoe is eavesdropping.
What? All right. Noelle, Makoto, and everyone, I want to thank you again.
Seriously, don't worry about it. It's all that Izuyoi's fault, right?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
But
It's not Izuyoi's fault. Tsubaki brought this upon herself, which is why she needs to take responsibility.
Major Kisaragi, you don't have to look at it that way.
Jin is right, Makoto. It was
Tsubaki herself sought the power of the sealed weapon Izuyoi. It was her own will and nobody else's. And by it, she was enchanted by the thought of power.
My true foe was my own weakness. The Imperator just took advantage of that.
You didn't lose, Tsubaki.
Yeah, that's right. You won, Tsubaki. And you came back to us.
Noelle.
All right. We got it. Someone once said all's well.
This hasn't ended?
Well, can we get a moment? Let's have some real talk. I'm head of the duodecim, and I have things to talk about with the next heads of the Kisaragi and Yayoi families. I'm going to defeat the Imperator and take control of the Novus Orbis Librarian. Jin?
What? Kagura? Are you trying to start a war again? I cannot condone what you are about to do! War...
Calm down and listen to what I have to say. I'm going to tell you what I really want to do. My true intention. I feel like this world is really messed up. Birthrights and family names and assigning values to human life. The fact that the Imperator's will is absolute. I just don't buy it. Individuals are favored because of which family name they carry. And those born in the slums don't even receive proper education. Beastkin are in a category of their own. They aren't even considered human by some people's standards. Look at Makoto. Even this great, selfless, friend-loving girl can be a target of racism just because she's got Beastkin's blood. You should have seen that firsthand, Tsubaki. And why the hell do highborns get favored treatment because of who their daddies were? If this is the type of order the Imperator is trying to spread, then I want no piece of it.
I understand how you feel, and I have no intention of supporting everything the Imperator does. Above all, I hope that this world can enjoy peace, and yet if I am to choose the future as a member of the duodecim, there must be a leader. Freedom and equality rely on a civil society. Claiming that the current system is inadequate and starting a war to overthrow them in the name of justice is simple when put into words.
If I were a younger man, the thought might have crossed my mind, but I saw enough death during the Ikaraga Civil War. I realize it might seem strange coming from someone who fought in battle, but I don't want to see any more death. I understand what you're saying, Tsubaki. It's difficult to have freedom and equality for all without a leader, but the leader must be someone who deserves the spot.
You talk of equality, but let me ask you how you ended up where you are today. You were born into your family and given everything you have.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not suggesting we start anti-imperator or anti-class system protests in the street right now. There will be those who oppose us, and if we do that, all the favors that person has done for me to help me convince the duodecim will go to waste. We don't want to crash force against force. My goal is to change the system from within. This is my revolt.
So, we secretly bring down the current Imperator and create a new government. But the moment you kill the Imperator, will the fact that a rebellion is happening not be obvious?
If that happens, the Librarian will not stand idly by. That could be the spark that starts a war.
Aren't you the same people who want to bring down the Imperator? And what are your plans when that goal... You're going to leave the world in chaos and call it a happy end?
Well...
But there's just one way we can infiltrate the NOL without causing a war or a fuss. We'll defeat the current Imperator and transition into a new governing system.
Sounds too good to be true.
It's possible. Think about it. You guys are the only ones to see the face of the current Imperator. The other members of the duodecim don't know what the Imperator looks like. And that's obvious, because the Imperator, as she stands, was artificially created by Hazama and Relius. You remember who the last Imperator was? You should, Jin, because you were responsible for their fall. I know you lost that memory to Hazama, but think about it. Why would he erase just that part? Why not clean up the entire mess? What exactly did you see there?
Oh, tell me.
The experiment was long over, but the NOL and the Imperator didn't stop the Ikaraga Civil. You didn't feel anything wrong with it? You simply walked in and took the leader's head and the war ended? This is the true reason. Apologies for the wait. Your Highness, please allow us to be graced with your presence.
The child.
The legacy of the previous Imperator Librarius, Amano Hokozaka Tenjo. I give you Amano Hokozaka Homura. His Highness, the true Imperator Librarius, kneel, for you are in the presence...
Man, so much happened today.
Yeah, I'm kinda exhausted.
I was just thinking, we're gonna put you through some rough crap tomorrow, too. The rabbit said as much. I'm sure it won't be pretty, and I'm damn sure it won't be easy.
Don't worry about it. Noelle, you, me, no matter what happens to us, we'll be fine.
Nah, you're giving me too much credit. For some reason, when you say it, I feel a little...
Right?
Let's go back to the branch for now. You should rest up. I'll let Noelle know.
Got it. You can ask her yourself.
Hey, you all right?
Sorry, I tripped on something. That's what I get for trying to pull a quick one on you.
Quick one. It doesn't really matter now. We need to get back stat.
Celica, please come to me immediately. Ragna, you stay there.
What the hell's going on? She's walking all over the place, and I feel a little...
Hey, did you hear me? Celica, come on your own.
Okay, I got it. Sorry, Ragna. I'll be back right away.
All right, I guess. But, Kokonoe, we gonna be all right? Me not being by Celica's side?
You shouldn't explode at this distance. At least.
Wait a minute, what do you mean by shouldn't? And plus, do you really want Celica to go somewhere alone?
It's okay. I'll find it.
Somehow, I don't trust your sense of direction.
Why? You said you felt relieved when I was talking about you earlier.
You're right. Celica, I'm going to walk you through the directions to get here, one step at a time. Walk the exact path I instruct you to. Let me repeat. Walk the exact path I instruct you to. You got it? No matter what, do not fall off course.
You don't have to tell me over and over again. Jeez, what?
We've all heard the stories of how easily you get lost.
I do not get lost easily.
All right. Now then. Huh? I can see out of my right eye. My right arm moves. Is it because Celica's further away from me, or did Kokonoe do something? The Azure Grimoire.
But that is also why you must master the power.
How to master this power, huh? I'm gonna find that out tomorrow.
I knew you had to be here. Gosh, you take your sweet time, huh? Where in the world have you been, Ragna the Blood Edge?
Jeremy!
No matter where I looked, I couldn't seem to find you. So I started to get worried that maybe something bad happened. Or perhaps you were lying dead on the side of the ship. More importantly, I can't seem to find Suzuki either. You happen to know anything that I'm...
What the hell are you doing here?
Like I said, I was looking for Ragna. Or didn't you hear me? I was able to detect your existence with that disgusting little creature, Araki, or whatever. But Relius insisted that I come find you in person. Oh, he's been quite the slave driver lately. But the fact that we can no longer observe, I'm sure that damn cat has something to do with it.
Can't observe? What the hell are you talking?
I'm not sure if you can wrap your little brain around what I'm trying to do. And frankly, I'm quite busy, you see.
Check on me.
Whether or not you're real.
The Wheel of Fate is turning. Rebel 1. Action.
Seriously? You're gonna start... I'm taking it.
Counter.
Waste of time! Waste of time! Don't waste of time! Like that?
Finish.
Serious? I just love that screech, don't you? The way that voice echoes. I think I have the right guy. What's wrong? Didn't think you'd be this fragile. And you look pretty beat up there. Man, you know, if there's one thing I can't resist, it's beating on the weak. Come too far last time, didn't you? I'm not finished yet, boy! Suffer! Agonize! Let me hear that cheerful scream of yours! Die! 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 Oh!
Go, Taker.
Roger.
Whoa there, close work. What a buzzkill, Grimalkin.
The devil.
It's been a while, Teremy. I wonder how long it's been since I've seen this face.
Grimalkin! What the hell did you do?
What did I do? Come on, don't ask the obvious, you Teremy. You know I'd do anything to kill you, no matter how unfair.
Hey, seriously? This isn't funny, you bitch!
I've seen many interventions in the past. I've examined and studied you in all of them, and came to realize how I can fight you without being under the influence of an intervention. And here's the answer. This is your weakness.
Whoa, 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 what the hell are you doing to me? What is this shit? Hey, Phantom! Get me out of here! What are you doing here? Why is she here? I killed Celica!
Ragna!
Sorry to wake you up in the middle of it, Celica.
Celica?
Don't tell me!
That's right, the chrono phantasma.
Shit! Those who should not exist. The chrono phantasma! Ah! Who goes that far? I mean, really? Damn devil!
We're making a stand against you gods. I think a little devil is necessary.
Phantom.
So this is...
Just like we've heard.
What the hell are you waiting for? Teleport me out!
Wait!
Celica, easy with yourself. Get back to bed right now.
But...
Don't make me repeat.
Okay.
Hey, wait, what the hell's going on in here?
Tager, carry Celica to my lab.
Roger. I said wait!
Relax, nothing's going to explode while I'm here.
That's not what I mean! Celica! So, Kokono, eh?
We'll chat later. Kagura, Teremy swung by. He knows what we're up to. Yeah, I suppose so. We're behind schedule anyway. Do it. Let's go, Ragna. We'll continue this back at the branch.
What the hell?
Hazama, you're back.
Relius, what the hell is going on? Why was Celica Mercury there? I didn't hear about this.
So she is. And I suppose that would explain the sudden change in Sether concentration.
Mean you knew about this shit and let me go anyway?
Well, I needed first-hand confirmation. If it's the real Celica A. Mercury, I can't detect her.
You sadistic son of a bitch. I will kill you one day.
You are quite the talker, Hazama. I would love to see you try. Whether or not you can kill me, it will be an intriguing...
You are a freak. So, what are you going to do about her?
There's nothing to do, really. Whether or not she's here will have no effect on our plan. On the contrary, I may be able to perform some fascinating observations.
She has no effect. And you're actually interested in her?
She is the key to Kushinada's linchpin. If possible, I would love to see her activate the linchpin with my very own eye.
Seriously? You really are only interested in stuff that pertains to you. If Kushinada's linchpin is activated, it will erase all the Seether from this Earth. I think that's a pretty big obstacle in our plan.
That is absolutely true. If they can activate the linchpin, the Seether will cease to function. But only if they can use a chrono phantasma to activate it. All right, now let's hear it.
I'm exhausted here. Can't this wait till tomorrow?
Nope.
He's just been repeating that and won't listen.
What the hell are you guys plotting? What are you after?
I told you already. Defeat the Imperator, take over the NOL.
We went over that before. Let me rephrase. How exactly are you going to do that?
That's a very difficult explanation. You're familiar with the relation between the Duodecim and the Ikaruga Civil War, right? Well, we're going to have to discuss some parliamentary rules first, but it shouldn't take more than 2 days.
Let me handle this. You want to know about Celica, right?
Oh, so it's a lady.
Shut your filthy mouth.
Both of you, shut up! I don't have time for this either. I really don't want to waste the time explaining it to you, but I still need that Azure Grimoire of yours to function. Put frankly, Celica is not a being of this age. She's a chrono phantasma. We duplicated her soul from the past and put it into a vessel in this time.
Huh? Which would mean she's from way in the past. And when you say copied her soul, you literally mean like you copied it? Is that even possible?
Yes, that is why she exists here today. Celica is a human being from the Dark War era, and she has a very unique power. She can nullify all the Seether in her surroundings.
Seether. That's why my right arm and eye stop working when she's around.
Correct. Your entire right half has been corroded by the Azure Grimoire. As a result of Celica suppressing the Seether in the vicinity, the Azure Grimoire too becomes useless.
Wait a sec. So does that mean you can't use Ars Magus around her? You have something like that walk through a city and it would be total disaster. Without Seether, the city will stop functioning.
If it was the old Celica, it probably would. Her power is strong enough to nullify all the Seether here in Yabiko, if she set her mind to it. Obviously, Ars Magus will cease to function, which is exactly why I had to put a limiter on her. We put a threshold on the amount of Seether she can absorb around her. Save for one exception. I made sure her abilities were pacified.
And that exception is the Azure Grimoire.
Indeed. But even the threshold isn't working as intended. She's absorbing way too much Seether around her, even outside the Azure Grimoire, which is causing a little trouble. I heard that mercenary bullet couldn't use her full strength either.
To be honest with you, neither could I. But Asriel was an exception. His power is completely unrelated to Ars Magus or even Seether. He just has a buttload of power. The worst kind of enemy for us to fight with Celica around.
The limiter helps alleviate some of the pressure she has, but she was outside for quite a bit today. She probably cleaned up a bit too much Seether and is now feeling the effects.
Now that you mention it, she said she wasn't feeling well. Something about her healing spell was a bit off.
There's much more Seether today compared to during the Dark War. Nowadays, Seether's everywhere, and it's pushing her power to the limit. It's definitely wearing her out.
Doesn't that mean it's pretty bad no matter where she goes? I mean, I know this is an NOL branch and all, but it's still got some Seether.
I've adjusted the amount that enters this building to lift the burden off her. Of course, I tried to leave enough for us to use Ars Magus.
That's why Jin lost the advantage so easily. I can see why his reactions are so slow.
So now you sort of understand what she is.
Yeah. If she's suppressing my Blazblue, then she's doing the same to Teru's, right? That's why you called her there.
Well, it's true that her power is useful, but there's a different reason.
There's more?
She's the key to activating Kushinada's linchpin. That's the main reason we brought her here. I don't know how to start it otherwise. If it's possible to activate the linchpin, only for a moment, we can stop all Seether activity. Oh yeah, I'll need your help when the time comes, so be on standby.
One more question. Why did Hazama call Celica someone who shouldn't be here? What's that supposed to mean? It seemed a bit more than someone who got a blast from the past.
You're pretty sharp, sometimes. Like I said earlier, Celica is someone who shouldn't exist in our time. her very existence, Celica A. Mercury, is invisible in this era. That's why the Master Unit and Takamagahara have absolutely no data on Celica in this timeline, which makes observation impossible. If they can't detect her, she can't be affected by mental interference. More importantly, everyone who interacts with her can't be affected either. That is the reason why this branch is immune to phenomena intervention. Especially you, Ragna. You've been with her basically the whole time. You haven't experienced a phenomena intervention in a while, have you?
Now that you mention it, I haven't.
It's because she, a person who does not exist in this time, is greatly affecting your actions, which makes observing you impossible by them too. Hence the reason Teremi said that he couldn't see you.
If I won't be mentally interfered with or detected as long as I'm with her, I can move around freely. But I won't be able to use the Azure Grimoire. I guess I'll have to figure out how to work around that.
Figure out, huh? I like the way you think. Oh yeah, I have a couple of things to say too.
Oh yeah, about that. Would you mind waiting a bit? I need a day to be exact. And Kokonoe, I'm gonna borrow Noelle and Celica tomorrow.
What the hell are you smoking? There's no way I can allow that.
It's alright. They're yours for the day.
Kagura, what the hell?
We still have to take care of things. A day shouldn't matter. But if you put them at risk at all, I'm gonna kick your ass.
You don't gotta remind me. And Rachel's with us too. I'm sure we'll be fine.
Rachel? No, absolutely not. We have no idea what kind of stunt she'll try to pull. In fact, she only gets in my way. I will not.
Whoa, a date with 3 girls, huh? You're making me jealous over here. In fact, why don't you take me?
God, shut up. Now where's Jin? And Noelle?
They conked out a while ago, probably exhausted. Noelle is with Tsubaki and Makoto. Guess they're reliving their academy days.
How about Celica?
She's resting downstairs. She should be feeling better by tomorrow.
All right. I'm glad to hear that. I guess I'll hit the sack too. Sorry to keep you guys up so late.
I couldn't agree more.
Ragna.
What?
This is where the real fight begins. Be ready for anything. And don't forget those guts you showed me during your showdown with Azrael. I want you to remember the reason you fight. The answer you found.
It's nothing that great. Oh man.
Oh,
What are you doing out this late?
I couldn't sleep. I thought maybe some fresh air would relax me. Makoto and Tsubaki are already out.
Congrats on getting Tsubaki back. I heard the mission went pretty well.
It's thanks to everybody. You too, Ragna.
I didn't do much. You guys are the ones who should take the credit. I learned a lot from you.
You...
Another time. Don't worry about it.
Right. Oh yeah, Ragna?
What is it?
That tower. The one in the ruins of Ibukido. Does it look familiar to you?
The Tower of Ibukido? Not really. Although I do wonder sometimes how they built something so massive.
I heard they built it to suppress the Caesar that leaks from the broken cauldron. But people say it keeps growing.
I see. That's right. You just reminded me. I have something to ask you. Noelle, can you come with me tomorrow?
What? Me? Going out with you, Ragna? Please.
What are you all flustered about? I got Kokonoe and Kagura's permission. Celica and Rachel will be with us too.
Oh, Celica and Miss Rachel will come too. Of course they will.
To Ibukido.
To the ruins of Ibukido?
Yeah. Rachel told me to bring you and Celica there, but I have no idea what to expect. Actually, I probably should have told you that first.
No. I will accompany you no matter where we're going. I've caused you so much trouble already, and your left arm.
Left arm? Oh, don't worry. Kokonoe replaced it with a new one, though I'm not sure it needed a bomb.
Bomb?
Never mind.
But it's true that you've sacrificed your left arm. No matter how well it's made, it's still made. Not the real thing. Of course it is. You lost your real arm because of me.
I mean, I guess I just don't understand. If the real and fake arms work the same, who cares? See, it bends when I want it to, and it lifts. Of course, there's a seam, but it's definitely my arm. How's it different from the arm I had before? The materials or the manufacturing process, I don't understand that crap. I just look at it as a part of me. Fake or not, it's my arm.
If you can recognize and accept it, then it doesn't matter if something is real or fake. That's right. You're right.
I really can't explain it that well.
No, you really opened my eyes.
I didn't say anything that amazing, so there's no need to...
I think this is the first time we've spoken like that.
Well, I guess you got a point there. I still haven't fulfilled my promise yet either.
Oh. The one where you said you listened to me?
Yeah, that one. Of course, I think I was doing most of the talking this time, but...
No, that's not true. Besides, talking to you, Ragna, somehow calms me down. It's like I'm talking to my father or my mother. Something like that.
Trying to say I sound like an old man?
No, that's...
Man, you're making me remember too. Especially the way you freak out like that.
You don't have to laugh at me so much.
Oh, my bad. I used to have a family too, once upon a time. Well, I guess I still have one right now, but I was just remembering something from back then, that's all.
You're related to Major Kisaragi.
Yep, he's my one and only brother. But do you mind if we talk about something else?
Oh.
No, it's cool. It's just that I'm not really comfortable talking about these kinds of things with others. Besides, I know you're listening from over there.
Major Kiss...
Really? Eavesdropping? How far you've fallen.
I just happened to stop here because I heard some worthless conversation. The contents of the conversation hardly matter to me.
Worthless conversation, huh? You heard enough to make that call?
Lieutenant Vermilion, don't you dare talk to this man about anything, especially topics involving me, or I'll cut you.
There's no need to apologize, Noelle. I'm the one who said it. Besides, what we talk about has nothing to do with you, Jin.
You know, I have no problem separating your head from your body instead of just slicing up that little mouth of yours. Brother.
What? You want a piece of this, you little...
Are you really stepping up?
Please, stop this.
Come on!
You really never learn, do you?
Oh, stop the crazy train here. I'm getting off.
Please!
What?
Stop! Today's a great day, and Tsubaki
Fighting? Hold it, punk.
I'm over it. And for the record, just because we're fighting on the same side right... Remember, I'm the one who's going to kill you.
What a damn pain in the ass.
Ragna...
Wipe that look off your face. We're always like that. I'm gonna hit the sack. And you should do the same. I'll see you tomorrow, yeah?
Ragna... Major Kisaragi...
Who else would...
Mr. Cocker... I know.
Well, who can tell with families, huh? I think they're closer than they realize.
Really? Didn't really seem like that to me.
You think so? Well, I suppose I'll wish them luck.
Okay. But I can't imagine what it would look like if those two got along. In fact, it would probably weird me out.
Got along, huh? You know, that might be entirely up to you.
What? Me? Why would you say that? There's no way I can bridge that space between them. It's too wide.
You'll understand soon enough. At any rate, we should probably have a nice long conversation about those two. Are you busy right now? Why don't you come to my room and relax?
Hi!
Oh!
Noellers, don't talk to strange men alone at night. You're coming back to our room. Sorry. Come on, Noel. Let's go back. Did I just step on something? Good night, Mr. Kagura. I'm still underage, by the way. See you tomorrow.
Never gonna give you some.
I see you've decided to be punctual as usual, Rob.
You didn't schedule a time?
Noel and Celica are with you.
Morning, Miss Rachel.
Good morning.
Are you okay, Noel? You've been pretty pale since you got here.
Oh, yeah. I'm okay.
Sorry for dragging you out. You still tired from last night?
No. I was fine when we left the branch, but...
Whatever you do, do not remove that headgear. I believe Kokanoe should have instructed you as such.
Yes, that's true, but...
All right. I had a feeling this would happen the moment I called you here.
Huh? Whoa.
The...
Interfering with my conscience?
It's not something to discuss here.
We'll step aside if necessary.
No, it's fine. Please stay. Miss Rachel, could you please tell me? I would really, really like to know.
We don't have much time, but if you insist. Originally, I intended to give you this speech while we were waiting for Ragnar. This cauldron is where boundary interface testing of the 12th prime field device took place. In other words, it's where you, Noel Vermillion, were born.
Where I was... born?
Yes, and all the prime field devices inside these caskets were sacrificed to create you.
Huh?
All of them... for me?
All of these children, the prime field devices for observation. Their residual thoughts and consciousness is interfering with your existence. I'm sure I don't need to tell you what they're feeling.
No, it was very faint, but I heard it. Help me. Miss Rachel, I want to help these girls.
I thought you were going to see that, which is precisely why I chose this place.
What am I supposed to do? Even now, they're suffering.
It cannot be done immediately. What you see here is simply the residual thoughts of the children. So helping them in the direct sense of the word is no longer possible.
If there's anything I can do for these children, I'll do it. It's only because of them. Because of these sisters of mine that I exist right now. I will do whatever I can.
With that mindset, this should go pretty smoothly. Because it's that determination that will inform the effectiveness.
My determination?
So, what am I supposed to do here? Where's this door that leads to Gate 0?
The impatience of youth. I will never understand your attraction to this ragamuffin.
There's so many great things.
Right. Well, we should get moving with the procedure. I will only say this once, so please pay attention. Ragnar, I am going to send you somewhere. This place is quite dangerous and very familiar to Celica.
Yes, I can still remember it.
Huh? Is Celica gonna come with me? Or...
No, you will be on your own.
I'm glad to hear that. I wouldn't want to put her in harm's way.
Ragnar, there are certain people whose desire to live and exist is so strong, they no longer know why or for whom they are struggling. What you must do inside there is fulfill your destiny. The result of your undertaking will bring about a great change upon this world, and when you return, your future will begin. The future from an inevitable end.
I'm not really sure I get it.
That is for you to decide once you arrive. Why and for whom?
This power. Huh?
Celica, you need to remember that image in your mind, with as much detail as you can.
Yes, I will.
Noel, remember everything about Ragnar's existence, his shape, his being, and his timeline. We are going to have to pull him back down to us when this is done.
got it. I'm not really confident, but I'll do my best.
You need to be confident about this one, child.
What?
Rabbit, wait! Did you say eternity?
Yes, I'm going to send you into the past. Using this cauldron, we are going to cross the boundary and time itself.
To the past? Are you serious? But you're saying my answer lies somewhere in there, right?
Whether or not you find your answer is entirely up to you.
All right, I'm ready. But before I go, I wanted to ask, how long is this going to take? I told Kagura we'd only be gone for the day.
Worry not. While thy eternal summer shall not fade, our summer's lease hath all too short a day.
I'm not sure I follow.
State your query.
I guess there's a bomb in this arm, and supposedly it'll blow up when I get far away from Celica. I'm not sure if that's true or not.
Then I suppose we shall find out.
I'll die the moment I find out.
There's probably some sort of trick or device inside of it, but I'm sure you'll be all right, as long as the detonator is Celica.
What does that mean?
You'll understand when you get there. I'll make sure it won't explode just in case. Gratitude would be appreciated.
Thanks. All right, so you promise me I'll understand everything once I go to the other side? Then let's get this over with.
Wait, Ragnar. Before you go, I will give you one more present.
Present?
Stand there.
Like...
Don't move. Restriction 0 released. Dimensional interference force field deployed. Tsukuyomi unit, activate.
Oh, what?
Your body and soul will be under extreme stress when you cross the boundary. There's a chance that you will die. This is a protection charm, so you'll arrive safely.
Wow, it's better than a kick in the pants.
Ragnar, I bet. Well, maybe not, but if you...
I have no idea what you're trying to say there, but...
Yep, if you remember.
Ragnar, please do your best. I will be cheering you on from here.
Why should you be getting all nervous right now? I'll be fine, don't worry. Just make sure I come back in one piece.
Yes, leave it to me.
Do you have to stare at me like...
I just need to burn everything about you into my mind.
Why am I suddenly feeling very worried? So, then, Rachel, I just have to dive into that cauldron?
That would be correct. That cauldron is the entrance to Zero.
Thanks for everything.
Be well, do good work, and keep in touch. Well then, let us begin. Noel, Celica, gather your thoughts together.
Good luck, Ragnar. We'll be waiting for you here, so promise you'll come back.
I promise.
He's gone.
Don't worry, he'll definitely get there. I'm just not sure if he'll be in one piece or not.
Noel, let us begin the observation. Remove that headgear.
Huh?
I can't promise everything will be fine. The residual thoughts will attempt to intervene with you, so you need to focus. Use your thoughts to unify the consciousness of all these children. You are going to make them recognize Ragnar the Blood Egg. That will only serve to increase our rate of success, however. You must believe in your own power of the Azure.
Please, everyone, give me power to help my loved ones. I'll take on any kind of sorrow